Welcome back, my amazing brothers and sisters, my returning subscribers, and those who are watching from a distance. You guys are amazingly awesome. May the Lord be with you all. Amen. And those who are watching from a distance, I can only ask you to do me a favor. Go ahead and smack the red button and click the notification bell to help us to push the gospel of truth to the world out there. It is our duty, you and I. On this very particular video, you are going to see the extent that the Fulani have penetrated the country called Nigeria. When this whole thing started some years ago, many people laughed at it, forgotten what happened to the Middle East. I want you to see by your eyes, and I want you to believe, because these people, they can wait patiently, but they are going to execute their plan, especially when they have foolish majorities who their stomach is more important to them than their freedom. A man, a leader, standing on the Nigerian coat of arms, after 1 week, their people pull down Nigerian flag and burn it down. I want you to watch.
Last topic we are discussing this evening, and we move on.
Of President Buahri stepping on some national insignias during the 2022 Armed Forces Remembrance Day. So,
the man they call Buahri stepping on some national insignia is not an ignorant. He knows what he's doing. He's just telling you people that the Fulani supremacy, the nomadic supremacy, the Islamic agenda has already been concluded and or in completion stage. That is why they are stepping on coat of arms of Nigeria. They don't regard anything Nigeria anymore. So if you don't understand what is going on, don't call it ignorant. They know exactly what they are doing. And that's what surprises me. Now let us listen to this.
Celebration in Abuja. While some presidential aides sees nothing wrong with it, some retired diplomats and protocol officers opposed what happened and insisted that there is no justification for it. Jide?
Yes, we still have some very experienced diplomats and even former chief protocol officers to presidents. Some of them are still alive. They communicate, they express their concerns, and I can tell you that the issue that we discussed on Sunday was born out of concerns raised by some of the retired ambassadors and career ambassadors and protocol people. So they rose to the top. They are still alive and they have their own group. So the concern was by them. In the past, what we simply had, we just laid the red carpet. But these days, people will go and design the coat of arms and then used it as carpet for this kind of event. And these career diplomats are saying, no, this is wrong. It had not been like this before. Unfortunately, even when people argue that, okay, there's actually a difference between presidential seal and the coat of arms. The president has no right.
You are watching and looking at a man who is the president of Nigeria standing on coat of arms of Nigeria. It has never happened anywhere in the world. It is not ignorant. My problem is that people are thinking they are ignorant. How can a military man who was, according to them, who was once a dictator in 1980 something, and you have all Nigerian military men surrounded them, it is there is a spiritual implication of what you see here. It is not ordinary. It is not physical. The stepping on Nigeria coat of arms is to show you the Islamization of Nigeria is in completion stage. The stepping foot on this particular coat of arms is Fulani voodoo, is charm that the Fulani have done, and the people don't understand the spiritual implication. And people of the canal, they are there analyzing. Diplomat, retired diplomat, all of them are shouting, this is wrong, this is wrong. They think that they don't know what they are doing. This This is spiritual, my people. I have come this evening to inform you the spiritual implication of what you see the Fulanis are doing with the signal of the power of Nigeria, which is this coat of arms. Now, the stepping on this coat of arms is to rubbish every spiritual thing that Nigeria has. They are telling you now, very soon, as they are stepping on this insignia of Nigeria, the power and what represent Nigeria, Fulani supremacy, and all of you will become stupid. Everybody that bow down to the authority of Nigeria will become as foolish as anything. That is the implication of this. The spiritual implication is that anybody that is serving in this government, so long as this man is stepping on this particular coat of arms, you can never ever be yourself. You can never ever ask questions, just like the people in the US. You can never ever get yourself. You can never be a human being. So long as this man will continue to step on this coat of arms. Now tell me, what is the reason for the president to come and step on the coat of arms of the Nigeria during the Armed Forces Remembrance Day? If not what I have just said now. Everything Fulani does is juju. I want you people to listen.
It's to stand on the on the coat of arms. But the presidential seal also includes the close of coat of arms. He has the right to stand on that. It's a personalized emblem of the president. Nobody is arguing about that. But the unfortunate thing is that for some of these events, you now even see people who are not president, who are just ordinary people, you know, working on even on these things. That is the point that bothers those people, that national symbols are not meant to be trampled upon, and they don't want to see a time when even our flag, people will start stepping on and walking on the flag. So this is the thing. The excuse is the alibi is not simply to go and get pictures from the US and other places. We always say that it was wrong. Somebody said, oh, if we saw so much money, America will know. But is that same America that we are using as the standard? Even when you are talking about diplomatic etiquette, you still find that across the world, you still find the UK and even France rated higher than America. But that's why we're going to look, for example, just to justify what has happened. The people, no one is saying, look, the president cannot stand on his seal. But there is a distinction between the seal of the president and the coat of arms. And nobody, if you design anything that is not the seal of the president, and it's just the coat of arms, then nobody should stand on it, including the president. And some of them are even saying that they do not even want, they want the red carpet just be there, that even this one, yes, that they don't want. That's their argument.
Sam, what do you make of this?
This is healthy. And
There are conventions. This is all about conventions. Sometimes you don't find everything, in any book form or documentary form, but there are conventions. And those who are professionals, those who are ambassadors, career ambassadors who understand the way these things play, okay, have offered the explanations. My concern here is that not just the coat of arms. Sometimes you find that the national flag placed in the offices of some leaders have coat of arms on them, and you ask yourself if the national flag as designed or conceptualized should have the coat of arms. So it will seem that it will seem that those who are meant to mind this protocol, issues don't even understand what is involved. Because
that is the mistake some of you are doing.
Are guilty of it. You walk into the offices, you find that our national flag is don't appear the way it should ordinarily. So these are some of the things that you find playing out, and I think that we need to take lessons from it. There are national symbols that we should not toy with. We take them as ordinary. It's just like
laying the national flag on the floor and say, no, it's a piece of cloth. People can work on it. It doesn't work that way.
To enlighten us more, joining us via Zoom for more insights into this issue is the retired Nigerian diplomat, that Ambassador Joe Keshi, who served in many countries, including Togo, Ethiopia, Belgium, the Netherlands, Namibia, and Sierra Leone. Ambassador Keshi became the country's top career diplomat when he served as the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. He's also served as the permanent secretary, cabinet secretary, responsible for the meetings of the Federal Executive Council presided over by President before he retired after 35 years diplomatic career. Thank you for joining us, Ambassador.
Thank you for having me.
Hi.
All right, sir. Can you please enlighten us on this, the proper way to do it?
The coat of arms, the use of the coat of arms, and even the distinction between it and the presidential seal.
Hi.
Well, I listened to the introduction, the conversation you gentlemen have had before, and I think that you made all the points that needs to be made, that the national symbols, need to be properly represented, because they represent a lot in the life of a nation. The flag, for example, represents our belief, vision, strength, and so with the so with the coat of arms. When you look at what we have on the coat of arms, you see quite a number of things that is very interesting. Symbolize, for example, the river Niger and Benue. The black shield itself represents the future land of Nigeria, and the two horses represent dignity, and it goes on and on. Now, those things are not things that you simply trample upon, at any time, or more especially, as you have seen, as you pointed out in the case of the coat of arms, you don't get up one morning and begin to redesign the coat of arms as has been done in this country, and I believe it's still being done. Some will put the coat of arms in the middle of the national flag. Some will add good trimmings to the edges of the national flag. No, the national flag was created by an act of parliament, and the coat of arms also was created by an act of parliament. So you don't just wake up one morning and decide that you are going to, redesign this because you want to make profit by embellishing it or making it look even more beautiful. But with regard to the issue you are discussing, I think the problem we have here is that we're not so sure exactly whether the president is standing on the presidential seal or just on the coat of arms. Now, let me make this clear that even the presidential seal that we talk about, in a country like the United States, where some people have been posting a lot of pictures, the presidential seal was established by law. So it does not that somebody gets a design and the president started to use it. And secondly, it was meant for the president's communication with Congress. So that's why it's called a seal, because once he writes Congress, he seals up with the coat of, with the presidential seal. Of course, they use it
Thank
for
you for
other
watching.
things.
If the video
But
interested
exactly
you,
was initially set up for the president's